Hello, my name's Julie Moore, and I just wanted to introduce the session that I'm going to be doing at the upcoming IATEFL conference in Brighton in a couple of weeks. I'm going to be talking on Wednesday afternoon as part of the MoreSig showcase, and I'm going to be speaking about the kind of standardised word lists that have become increasingly popular in ELT. Now, word lists provoke different reactions from different people. So a lot of academics and corpus researchers love them because they involve crunching lots of linguistic data and coming up with a nice, neat result that's both principled but also practically applicable. Publishers have often come to rely on them because they provide a nice, clear, consistent basis for the vocabulary strands of their course books and other materials. Teachers and materials writers like myself, though, often have a bit of a love-hate relationship with word lists. On the one hand, yes, they provide a really useful starting point for deciding what vocabulary to teach at what points, and none of us want to go around constantly reinventing the wheel, having to look up the frequencies of every word that we want to use before we choose it. But at the same time, they can be utterly infuriating as well. Trying to stick rigidly to a word list when you're writing materials can feel like a creative straitjacket that constrains your approach to teaching vocabulary. Because we all know that learning vocabulary isn't as simple as just ticking words off a list. Language is messy. The process of learning a language is messy, and not all learners are the same. So in my session, I'm going to be looking at some of the factors that we ought to take into consideration when we decide to use a word list, particularly as part of the materials writing process. I'm not speaking on behalf of the publisher. I'm simply a long-term fan of vocabulary who myself has that kind of love-hate relationship with word lists. So I'll look forward hopefully to seeing some of you in Brighton.